entrepreneurship here is really based on the culture. Syracuse has really fueled the initial start of this whole thing. I knew nothing about entrepreneurship at all. The connections that they have, the resources that we have access to are invaluable.
I have learned every aspect of starting a company, which I would have never known if I had just gone to work for a fashion firm.
I feel like it really helps you grow as a person when you have something that you can call your own.
In the past 2 years since I've started kind of getting into this entrepreneurship mindset, I've learned more than I have in my previous 19 years of life. It's a very accelerated environment where you're constantly on the cutting edge. I love it.
The RvD IDEA program at Syracuse University cultivates a thriving entrepreneurship ecosystem across the campus. The program includes courses, a minor, the IDEA Student Sandbox, an entrepreneur in residence, and startup funding for student ventures.
The name of my business is Thunder Cakes, and I am a remote location bakery here on the Syracuse University campus specializing in custom order cakes. This is a signature red velvet cake. We call this the Thunder Cake. The taste is absolutely phenomenal. It's velvety, it's moist, it's smooth, and everybody seems to love it. This is the most ordered cake. I think the most exciting thing about Thunder Cakes is seeing that people have an emotional attachment to the things that come out of my kitchen. I've been told stories about people falling in love over Thunder Cakes. I created the Facebook page. My best friend Malcolm Whitfield is a photographer. He came over, he took my pictures, and almost immediately I was selling them. I really decided I wanted to learn how to be a businesswoman so that I can have more than just Thunder Cakes if I decide to open up a chain of restaurants or do Thunder Catering. Initially, I went to the Quarry Hatchery, and from that point on, I was connected to the IDEA program. And Thunder Cakes really took off from that point on, and I'm learning now that my passion is also business. I love it, I have a drive for it, and just knowing that this is mine and I'm responsible for what happens to it, it's fulfilling. I can honestly say that this path that I have decided to take is beautiful. I love it.
The best thing about the RvD IDEA program, and what's unique to SU, is that students of any major can take advantage of all the resources that we have in our entrepreneurial ecosystem. In the second course, Idea to Startup, you'll create a plan to make your idea into a venture.
So I was in New York City waiting for my girlfriend to get out of work, and I thought, wow, it would be fantastic if I could have a sailboat right now to go out in the Hudson and sail next to the Statue of Liberty. And idea dawned on me, so why not make something that can be foldable? The name of my company is Regattable, and we are trying to build the world's first high-performance, portable catamaran sailboat that can be checked on a plane, stored under your bed, and brought along in the trunk of your car.
We can make a sailboat that's 16 feet long, folds up. It's an innovative design. It's something that's leading edge in a really, really old industry, so that's really cool.
I'm building an entire website around this product where users and racers, they can log onto their site, boat owners, and allow people to connect together in a way that has never really been done before.
I took IDS 401, and that whole class is based around creating an idea for a startup. Something new, something different, really get excited about a business idea. And for the first time, I thought, wow, I can actually do something completely on my own.
I've gotten to take two of my passions and bring them together, sailing and computer science.
At Emerging Talk, we won $5,000 through the RvD competition. And winning that money really secured us a place in the Student Sandbox and really allowed us to jumpstart our business. The thing that really excites me the most is the potential to lead the way for a whole new type of sailboat.
If you decide to minor in starting a venture, the minor will provide you with the basic skills and knowledge to start that venture. The minor is open to students of all majors, and it's taught by a number of faculty members from different disciplines.
My business is Hook It Up, and we created a tool that gives customized instructions on how a user can connect all the components in their TV systems through an app or tool where they're able to scan the barcodes of all the products they purchase, and then we're able to then identify the products and come up with a customized manual on how everything works together. When we were able to test it side by side against a regular manual with a speaker system, the regular manual only was able to gain a 15% success rate versus our tool, which was able to gain a 92.5% success rate and a 40% time savings.
The first award, and representing us in New York at the New York State Business Plan competition, is Hook It Up for $5,000.
Syracuse has been essential in helping me move my idea along from working in the Curry hatchery, which we're in now, to having office space down in the student sandbox and working with the entrepreneur and residents. It's been amazing experiences. You're able to come up with ideas and do things which you never thought would have been possible.
The IDEA Student Sandbox is a student incubator located in the Tech Garden in downtown Syracuse. In the sandbox, you'll explore things like financing, marketing, selling your product, and website development.
So the name of my company is Esquire Bazaar, and what we want to do is help design and art students produce their work and really commercialize their ideas. Esquire Bazaar is basically an e-commerce website that sells products that are designed by Syracuse students and alumni. Our artists are fantastic. We have so many talented people on the site, and a lot of them have made a lot of sales. SU has been so helpful in getting our business off the ground. First, becoming Kaufman Entrepreneurship Fellows. So many resources for us. We have access to mentoring, to funding, and to office space down at the Sandbox, which has been really great to collaborate with our peers and to work with the entrepreneur in residence, John Liddy. We won $6,000 from the RvD IDEA Awards, and with that money we were able to develop our website.
It's a cool way to capture people and customers that actually buy their work.
Yeah. We hope to help alumni from multiple universities support their current students.
To help students get their ventures off the ground, we have a startup funding competition called the RvD IDEA Awards. Students use this funding to cover any startup expense, from legal fees to paying the rent so that they can stay in the sandbox over the summer.
We are Rounded.
Rounded is a software development company with an emphasis on design.
Over the past 22 months, Rounded has deployed over 50 major pieces of software.
Manufacturing, task management, education, government.
We're all passionate about technology. We're motivated to solve big problems at scale.
A lot of what we talk about is gesture frameworks, Google Glass, education, disappearing interfaces, and sometimes we even talk about Mars.
We're triathletes, lawyers, ping pongers, and pilots.
Every employee at Rounded has mentored at least one Syracuse student startup. Honestly, Rounded is a direct result of this community.
We are Rounded.
We are Rounded. We're Rounded.
It doesn't matter what your major is, whether you have an idea or you started a venture in high school or your dorm room, come see us. We want to connect you with all the resources we have at Syracuse University to help you explore your interests through entrepreneurship.